month, and I'm here to say happy new month to all of you. Welcome to your family. This is Precious Caleb. We're excited that God has allowed us to see a new month, and I'm happy that you're listening to me right now and you are experiencing the love of God. In your family this week with Precious Caleb, today we are talking about what I didn't know about love. All right, my name is Dr. Precious Caleb, and I'm glad hosting you. Call others, let them come together. We have something serious to talk about. It's love. And this month, on the 14th, everywhere we turn red. People are saying love, 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 love. They say it's Valentine, Valentine. And now we are beginning to prepare our minds towards that day and giving people full better understanding of what love is. Because some of us, we've made so many mistakes because of what we thought that love is or what love could be. But I've come to realize that there are so many things I didn't know about love, and these are the things I want to talk about today with you. Welcome. This is from Family on Focus International, where we try to reach out to the singles, the married, the separated, the divorced, and the widowed, and want relationships to work, marriages to be sweeter, and homes to be peaceful. So today, let's look at what I didn't know about love. I hope you know that love is a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing to love. It's a beautiful thing to be loved. So when it comes to love, we are giving, we are taking. First of all, God loved us even while we were yet sinners. So we were born as a result of love. We were created because of love, and we are living for love, and we are living with love. So God is all about us, and God is love. For you to talk about love, you must first of all talk about God. I hope I'm not offending anybody, but that is the truth. So in the things I didn't know about love, today we'll be touching about 5 things I didn't know about love. Somebody will look at me and say, "My Precious, you mean there are things you didn't know about love?" Yes, so, and that is why I'm here telling you that there are things I didn't know about love. And some of us didn't know these things, and they have made so many mistakes in the name of love. But we want to discuss them right now. Number one thing, take your pen, take your paper, and put down. If you put this relationship in your marriage and in your home, this is your family this week with Precious Caleb. Yeah, so some of us, we used to think that love is that thing that gives response to all your emotional feelings. Oh, goodness. There is a serious thing to discuss right now. You wake up in the morning, you'll be feeling somehow. Somebody will pass, you feel somehow. Somebody will greet you, you feel somehow. You go through the posts on social media, you feel somehow. Sometimes your body will be doing you tinini. You're just restless. Sometimes you can't even sleep. You can't sleep in the night. Or in the daytime, you just be restless. You open up to somebody. You say, "That's where my body at." Somebody will tell you, "I love they do you." You say, And what do you mean? That thing is itching for response. No, love is not response to our emotional feelings. Feelings are real. Emotion is real. Emotional feelings will always be there, whether for good or for bad. Emotions must not always be in the positive. I hope you know. So when you have feelings, when you have reactions in your emotions, the response to the reactions must not be this thing we call love. So some of us are falling into bad hands. Some of us are falling into some traps, some conditions, some situations, some circumstances, because we felt that love is we trying to give response to our emotional feelings. Feelings, as I said before, they are real. And emotional reactions come with age. Emotional reactions come with exposures. Emotional reactions come with where we find ourselves and how we were born and what we are born with. So it is not abnormal to have emotional feelings. Your ability to express or suppress them now will depend on you. So thinking that love is that thing you do when you begin to feel emotional. No. Some of us have made that mistakes. When you see a young girl pass, your body will do you something like, say, "Hey, be like saying I love they do you." No be love they do you. No be love they do you. Body chemistry is real. Biological reactions. Now real, So it's not when somebody calls you on phone and when you hear the person's voice, you'll be feeling like, He said, oh, it be like say love won't catch me. Don't be love. Did you get me? You know, we said that today we want to talk about those things we thought love to be, and we have come to realize that they are not this thing called love. Because as we grow, we learn things, we get exposed to some things, and we can now tell our left from our right. You know, St. Paul said, when I was a child, I spoke like a child. But now that I've grown, I reason differently. Some of us, we fell into that trap of thinking that this is what love is. But now we know that's not what love is. So when you're beginning to feel somehow, your body is reacting, you're feeling, that is not love. Oh. Some of those feelings are part of natural expressions of what is inside you, of what you are made of what you are made with. So please, that is not it. Number 2, in those days we used to think that love is that thing I should go into. You know, I should go into because people talk about it. You know, if you're those of you are teenagers, when they go to school, people talk about love. You don't even want to ask them what they mean by love, or even if they tell you what they mean, you didn't bother to check whether what they told you is the truth. Say, you be like say me self, I go follow they do. Love is not what you do or what you go into because people are talking about it. By the way, there are so many things people are talking about. Have you gone into them? Now, people are talking about so many things. You have not gone into them. So why must you go into this one? And he says because people are talking about it, so I decided to go into it. Go into what? He says love. This 2026 will be very careful. We'll be so intentional about everything we are doing. We cannot say that this is what we are talking about. Let me just go into that. I'd ask you what does it say is love? Not this year. If you made that mistake in the past, this year you will not make that mistake. Especially this one that we have entered February. Small time now, somebody will be carrying card up and down, carrying flowers up and down, and be telling, you see, you're talking about love. You say, what's the and I would do now? You now carry yourself and say, I do love. Don't do that this year. This year, this months. We cannot repeat the mistakes we made in the past. I will not allow you to repeat the mistakes you made in the past. So love is not you doing or going into what people talk about all the time. You know, I wrote a book on what marriage is not, and I would like you to have a copy of that book. In that book, we mentioned about 31 things that marriage is not. But people have been thinking that that is what marriage is. One of them is doing what your mates have done. You just get up and say, everybody is talking about my mate don't marry, this one don't marry, this one don't marry. Out of 6 of us, 5 don't marry. So now me remain. Okay, me man, let me go and marry. Wherever and whoever, whatever that is available, marry. So say, when it comes to love, I beg, no do like that. Oh. It's not what you go into because people are suffocating you with talk of love. You come to social media, people are hugging, kissing. Some people are doing drama. This one hold this one. And they will put the picture of love. They put emojis of love. They just, some people on social media, they know how to pepper people. They know how to pepper people. Say, this love. Love, find me, join now. Love, love, see me here now. Just because this one is brandishing somebody, saying, the love of my life. This one say, this is my Valentine. This one say, everybody is doing love. I beg go, me too. I go follow too. No, that is not what love is. Today, we are saying that there are some things we used to think that love is, and we have come to realize that love no be that one. Yeah? My name is Dr. Precious Caleb, and I'm hosting you today in your family this week with Precious Caleb from Family on Focus International. And we are trying to say that we used to think that love is this. Now we have come to know that there are things that love is not. All right, number 3 here is that sometimes we didn't know that love is not the cure for loneliness. Some people say, I don't lonely. Only me dey this house. Me dey. I know where they talk. If only I can find love. Love is not cure for loneliness. So, did you hear that? Because you might say, I'm feeling lonely. So, God did not use love to cure Adam's loneliness. what God gave Adam was not love to cure his loneliness. So don't tell me that to your understanding, love is that thing you go into because you're feeling lonely. It's not true. Love is bigger than that. Love is bigger than cure for loneliness. And somebody say, love is that thing I go into when my body is being me tinini. You see a lady, you see the front is loaded, back is loaded, tummy, well talked, and see the steps, see the voice. Her body is doing like, say, be like, say, love, easy. No. This time around, you will not fall for that, because we are trying to get to know what love is, because some things we didn't know about love, we have come to know. Okay, so we didn't know that love is not what perfect people have that others don't have. You know, when we see people that are doing so, we say, oh, they love themselves. The people that love themselves, they are not perfect people. In fact, love is what will make an imperfect person to manage another imperfect person and admit that he or she is also not imperfect. In fact, love is what will reveal your imperfection to you and help you to admit that the other person is also imperfect. So you can't tell me that love is what goes on between two perfect persons. It's not true. It is not true. So when you see two persons that are, oh, how are you? I love you, this and that. Don't assume that they are perfect. They have their problems. But understanding of love is helping their problems to be taken care of. So don't tell me that, hey, the reason why it's just because we have not found love. That is why I'm not perfect. Love does not make you perfect. And perfection is not found only when love is expressed. Okay? The fourth one I have here is that I didn't know that love is not what people do and use at all times. That is what people do without reasoning. You know, in those days, we knew about some people that because they said love, they couldn't reason. The young man will slap you, will beat you, will throw your things out, tear your clothes, and he say, but he loves me, or I love him. He stayed there. Your parents will give you your school fees. You go, you give a particular lady. They ask you, why did you do that? You say, nah, love. No, love is not that thing love is not what removes people's brain. Love is not what removes people's sense of reasoning. It is not that. Love is not that thing that will close people's eyes not to see well. No, that is not love. Love is not what promotes abuse. Love is not what promotes abuse, pampers abuse, laziness, nonchalant attitude, or enduring well-calculated dehumanizing treatment. You be calculating it. I ask you why you saying I love now. You know, saying I love strong. No. So far, I've been able to tell you that there are some things we didn't know about love, and now we have come to know them. And we said that then we didn't know that love is not what we use as response to our emotional feelings. We said that before. We didn't know that love is not what we should go into because people are talking about it. We also got to know that love is not what gives us solution to all our problems. You know, some people say, don't worry, you see this is what they do me. No, because I never jam love. When I jam love, all my problems will be taken care of. You see this is what they do me now, because I never see love. When I see love, it's not true. We have come to know, before we didn't know, but now we have come to know that love is not that thing that gives you solution to all your problems. We also say that love is not a cure for lust. Love is not cure for loneliness. Love is not cure for failure. We also say that love is not what perfect people have in common, which others don't have. We have explained that. We also say that love is not what people do and throw away their brains or sense of reasoning. and keep enduring abuse. No, that is not what love is. And we are trusting God that when next I come your way, we'll now bring to you what love is. Don't forget, this is your family this week with Precious Caleb, and we are from Family on Focus International, here trying to see how we can make relationships to work, marriages to be sweeter, and homes to be peaceful. And today we have brought to you some things we didn't know about love. Now you have learned one or two things. Expect us again next week as we prepare for our Valentine program. In your family this week with Precious Caleb, we try telling you all you need to do all the time concerning your marriages, concerning your relationships and your home. So if you're in a relationship, if you're in a marriage or in your home, know it today that when we talk about love, we are not talking about what we use as a response to emotional feelings. Feelings are real, emotions must be there, but it's not only love that will make you to take care of them. Okay? And you don't use it to cure anything. You don't use love as a way to live a life and throw away your sense of reasoning that whatever somebody does to you or whatever you encounter, you say, no, not love. No, love is not wicked. Do you know that love is God? Do you know that love is a decision? Do you know that love is an action word in as much as it's a noun? There are so many things about love. When we didn't have understanding of love, some of us made serious mistakes that landed us in serious troubles. There are some that's behind bars today because of this word called love. Some are in mental homes, some are in rehabilitation centers, some are in psychiatric hospitals because of this thing called love. There are some that are serving jail term today because of this thing called love. There are some that are roaming the street because of this thing called love. Some are out of marriage, some are inside a toxic relationship also because of this word called love. There are some nations that have gone down. There are some nations that have been conquered because of this thing called love. And there are some that are doing well too because of this word love. There are some that are sick because of love. There are some that got healed because of love. There are some that are doing well. There are some that are prospering. There are some that are excelling in their studies because of this word called love. So if we understand this word called love, it will be a lot easier for us to appreciate it as a good gift from God. But so far, we have told you out of so many things we didn't know about love, just about 5, 6, or 7. And if you look at them, you will now decide where you belong. God bless you. Next week, we'll be here by the grace of God. And on the 14th, we have a hot program we are preparing for you from Family of Focus International. It will be hot. It will be hot. I said it's gonna be hot, but we'll be hosting that in St. Silas, Eko Nakada. Welcome to that program that day. I would like to host you that day, but today we are on what you didn't know about love, and we have done justice to it. The Lord bless you. See you next week. My name is Dr. Precious Caleb. I'm glad to have hosted you well. The Lord bless you and show you love. Amen.